everyone. It's Andrea from Prime IV in Delray Beach, located at the corner right out there on Atlantic Avenue and Southeast 6th Avenue. We are a health and wellness IV hydration spa that does vitamin infusions and injections. Today, I wanted to talk to you about one of our most popular IV drips called the Myers Cocktail. It is really well known. It's the best well known, in my opinion, IV in the world in terms of the name. People know the Myers cocktail. It's been around since the 1960s, developed by a doctor named Myers, not shocking, used by another doctor to treat a lot of ailments for people and with some really great results. So I'm going to go over some of those conditions. Migraines, I get ocular migraines with a visual disturbance. I've had this formula as well as our active migraine formula. They both seem to be really helping me with, first of all, with this formula, the regular Myers cocktail, where I'm not getting as many. But if I do get one and I get the Myers active migraine or the Myers migraine, it just makes it so much easier to handle and it goes away so much more quickly. So I personally can attest to that. For me, is really beneficial. Some of the other things that the Myers cocktail helps with are regular headaches as well as arthritis. Allergies is a big one. I have a friend whose husband had suffered from allergies for 2 to 3 decades in another state, but had been doing the Myers for the last year, along with glutathione and vitamin D. And that combo of vitamins and antioxidants really has just helped him. Where this year he had hardly any symptoms. I think none is what he said, none after 2 decades, 3 decades of allergy suffering, to have no allergy symptoms. I mean, really something interesting, right, to take a look at. GI malabsorption diseases. So we know that there's a lot of people that have leaky gut. We just partly in our food, partly in the chemicals in our environment. So it can just cause leaky gut in the environment and from the environmental toxins. And if you have any problems, you're not absorbing the vitamins from food, there's less vitamins in the food. So this is going to help heal the gut. It's going to help you absorb those vitamins better that you are eating in good food. It also helps with depression. Again, it's interesting because we know there's a causal link now between gut health and brain health. At least that's what I've read in the scientific literature. I'm not a doctor, so go research it, but it seems that there's a very good connection between those two things. It's going to help with both. Chronic fatigue, a lot of the other autoimmune, fibromyalgia, even just arthritis, anything that has to do with those joints, achy, autoimmune diseases, it can really help. Okay. So some of the ingredients in the Myers cocktail are magnesium. This is going to help relieve aches and pains. It's going to help support a healthy immune system. Super important in this day and age, as we know. Balance hormones. A lot of us are looking for help with that. Increase your sleep quality. Again, probably one of the number one complaints is energy. Well, it's because so many of us aren't sleeping well. We have disrupted patterns. We need more sleep and better quality sleep. A better cardiovascular system, purifying the blood, eliminating acids in the kidneys, and stimulating brain and nerve impulses. That's all magnesium. Magnesium is super important. I believe it regulates over 300 functions in the body. Super important to make sure you have enough magnesium. Calcium gluconate, it decreases your blood pressure. It increases blood calcium, supports bone health, supports muscle and nerve function, and it's helpful for patients with diabetes. There's some good research out there on calcium and diabetics. B complex is super important. B complex works in the liver to help convert food sources to energy in the liver. It also improves brain function, it benefits eye health, enhances the memory, need that, increases immunity, assists with heart and nerve function. It's helpful with headaches and migraines. It acts as an antioxidant, minimizing cancer effects. It regulates thyroid activity, strengthens immune system, helps prevent disease, increases your good cholesterol, HDL, and decreases the hardening of the arteries. Super important. That causes a lot of disease. Decreases the bad cholesterol and helps prevent heart disease. That B complex is important. B5. B5 is going to help increase your metabolic rate. It's also going to, if you have any sort of wounds, any sort of healing that has to happen in the body, it's going to help with that. Cell regeneration, hormone stimulation, relieve stress, increase heart health, increase stamina, and again, support that immune system. B6 is important. It detoxifies the liver. Always important because the liver is what keeps our body from becoming basically a cesspool. So anything we can do to support that detoxification process is really important. Cognitive function, it can help cure anemia. It's really good for your eyes, relieve symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia, helps with hair loss, relieves carpal tunnel, prevents diabetes, and it can increase your mood. B12, again, this is important for energy. It's also important for helping with sleeping patterns. It's an anti inflammatory agent, it's an effective analgesic, and it's essential for brain and nerves. Also, it works on the depression as well. And it's going to, again, increase your energy. As we all know, B12 is that's the thing it's probably the most well known for. Last is vitamin C. It's an antioxidant and a vitamin. It is a natural antihistamine. So it's really going to help decrease that histamine response to, like we talked about, allergies. It's good for people fighting cancer because it's an antioxidant. Obviously, you may need to talk to your doctor if you're in that situation. Um, Again, it's going to boost that immune system. Vitamin C is water soluble, so we eliminate it if we're not taking it on a regular basis. You need to replenish vitamin C. If you have had a cold or the flu or any sort of illness recently, your vitamin C levels are most likely depleted and you need to top them up. And often we cannot get it or enough orally because it can upset the digestive tract and nobody wants to deal with that. Whereas we can give it to you in much higher safe doses through the IV access. Um, and it's just so important for that immune function. Um, Vitamin C can help remove lead toxicity. It can also protect against cardiovascular disease and it decreases blood pressure as well. So, again, the Myers cocktail is super well known. It is just so good for so many things. I recommend it all the time to our customers because, so many of us are dealing with a lot of these issues on here. People just want to sleep better, feel better. This is one I really recommend that you do over at least 2 to 3 times over your first month or 2 or 3 months at a minimum, one a month, because you're really not going to see the benefits until you give this an opportunity to get those vitamin levels to that maximum potential topped up. And that's when you're really just going to start to feel so much better. I have people that swear by this drip. I would love for you to come in and try it and see if it works for you and see how you're feeling after your first 1 or 2 months of getting this IV and really just keeping those vitamin levels topped up. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You can call us. The number should be below, or you can direct message us. We're happy to answer your questions. And as always, we'd love to see you come on in and get primed.